a few reads, and I feel like they came out really good. So I'm hoping that they find you and that you enjoy them and that you share them on your social media platforms. Leave a comment and like the video. Um, the first two, I did roll the dice, but now we're just gonna get into like a freestyle one because that last one, it was kind of heavy. I don't know who was going through all of that mental anguish, but I hope you feel better, Sting, and I hope that life gets better for you. I really do, because it was so many swords. That person was struggling mentally with their life, all right? So I don't even want to roll the dice no more. I want to just use the oracle cards and see what we can get from there. I do have a cloth that I want to start doing readings from, but I'm going to wait until we start getting more engagement, we start getting more active with each other before I do that. Let me show you guys what it look like. These be some really, these right here, they be some really good readings, okay? So it's just like, how does it go? Go like this. All right. So yeah, once we start getting them likes, some shares, some engagements, some views, all right, once they start going up, then I'm gonna use this cloth because it be getting so deep when I be doing readings with this cloth right here. It gets so deep, but I love that. I love deep. I'm a Scorpio, all right? With a Virgo rising, I'm here to serve. So I'm just trying to do my part to stay energetically balanced so that the world don't gotta be so dark. But yeah, we're just gonna pull some of these oracle cards and then we're gonna clarify them with tarot. This is kind of like, you know what I'm saying, fun energy. Most likely it should be a little bit fun, a little bit nosy, all right? It may not resonate with you, but I feel like we're just gonna get into it and see what happens. Yeah, I need to put them, I had to push them dice away. I said, My lips is getting dry. This is a tinted chapstick. It feels so good. Got menthol in it. The way it hit the back of my throat, though. Masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. Who is this? Who is that and what he talking about? Is he gonna show up in the read today? Is he gonna show up in the read today? Oh, somebody gonna have a lucky break, okay? Somebody is fin to have something very unexpected happen to them, or maybe they are expecting it and they're just like, okay, God, when is my lucky break going to take place? When am I gonna have my good fortune? When am I gonna have good things coming to me? When is it gonna be a turning point, all right? Away from the opposite of the lucky break. All right, this is also giving me somebody who is, you know, as they're waiting on their lucky break, they could be connecting with nature, all right, going outside, just being in the world and seeing how vast and abundant it is. So this lucky break is going to make someone extremely happy, all right? Overfilled with joy, all right? Feel very whole, all right? Feel very much full of happiness, all right? This lucky break could have something to do with the person coming in contact with their soul tribe or reconciliating with someone, maybe a past friend, a past lover, all right? But just someone who makes them feel at peace and someone who makes them feel like y'all can do anything together, because it's a pig and a bird in the middle of the ocean somewhere. So y'all gonna have this kind of bond to where it's like y'all very close, okay? Every time y'all get around each other is full of laughter. So this could be something new, or this could be, you know, a connection that died and now you guys are reconciliating, or maybe you're going on a trip. With a friend or a lover. Oh Lord, we got somebody being extra, all right? Maybe this is like the personality or the characteristic or the energy that you and this soul tribe have together. When y'all get together and y'all link up, y'all just be outside being very extra, all right? Very dramatic, all right? But I don't know if this is going to be something that's going to be negative within read, because it also says trying too hard and starter, all right? And this is like the Joker, all right? So somebody could be coming in on some sort of time that you're not really messing with, but we gonna see. We gonna see. This is also giving the energy of people feeling like because you got your lucky break, because you are happy, because you are connected with your soul tribe, that you now being extra, all right? Maybe you was off in the cut, not doing too much, but now that you got this lucky break, you full of joy, you extra happy, you got your tribe with you. Now, people that's known you for a while or been watching you, all right? Now they feel like you being extra. It could be that as well. All right. Time is ticking, all right? Some sort of deadline, all right? Maybe your lucky break is pertaining to you not procrastinating, not being too busy to work on the things that you really need to work on. All right. We're going to get one more. And you would fall on the floor. It would fall on the floor. All right, so we got love bombing, all right? Now it's making me look at this situation completely different, because love bombing, all right? Showered with affection for personal gain, overly attentive, all right? So now I'm looking at the whole situation differently, all right? You get a lucky break, you happy, you got people from your past coming back being extra because they feel like it's time for them to love bomb you, to get some attention. Is that what it is? Maybe you didn't have a lot of ups and downs, highs and lows, hots and colds with people, all right? You could have been like the black sheep, all right? These people trying to figure out how you got this money. Is it dirty money? Is it good money? Is it illegal? All right. Is it laundering? All right. Your lucky break could have something to do with you being able to, you know, have a good fortune, a nice amount of abundance. All right. People going to be looking for receipts and stuff to see how you done got it. All right. They're going to be trying to look to see if they can expose you. All right. They're going to be thinking you out here doing something strange for a little piece of change. All right. But they just don't know that you is the key player, all right? You the key player in everything that's going on, all right? And everything that you got going on. But let's go ahead and get the tarot. Let's get the tarot and see what's going on. All right, so the first card we're going to clarify is the lucky break. No, we're not going to clarify one card at a time because then we'll be here all day. I'm not going to do that. We're going to just 6 cards, and whatever card laying under each one is going to be the clarification for that. People are definitely unhappy about your lucky break. Okay, so we got the Judgment. We got the Judgment in reverse, all right? So you could feel like this lucky break is something that's been ultrally delayed, all right? You could feel like, okay, I went in, I did the healing, you know what I'm saying? I allowed myself to be free from the things that weren't serving me, the people who wasn't serving me. I allowed myself to make a change, all right? To find a purpose and let go of any illusions that was causing me to be in this energy of loss and failure within my life. So I deserve this lucky break, all right? But you could have felt like it was delayed for some sort of reason within your spirit. All right, so this card flipped over, and this is the Hierophant in reverse, all right? So the Hierophant in reverse is like you could have felt like that you were lied to, all right, on a spiritual level. You could have felt like there was people in higher places with higher wisdom that was giving you information that was leading you down the wrong path, all right? You could have felt like these were spirits and entities and principalities that were trying to keep you from this sense of joy, all right? Very unorthodox, all right? Trying to project distortions, all right, on your spiritual beliefs, your spiritual practices, all right? Wanting to keep you in this energy of fear and lack and doubt, all right? To be more concerned with having materialism than being an energy that can materialize anything, all right? All right. This is funny. All right, so we got the Hermit, all right? So, because you knew that you did the work, all right? You know that you shouldn't have no reason to be delayed in your blessings, all right? Because you done did all of the work that you needed to do, all right? You done went so deep within yourself, within your mind, within your journey, within all of the choices that you made, all right? To discover self, all right? Through meditation, all right? Through moderation, through contacting with your roots, all right? You withdrew from society. You started being patient and prudent with yourself. You started to value isolation. All right, you started to value isolation. All right, you started doing some careful planning and self-examining. All right, you could have become your own squad. All right, you could have been reconciliating with the parts of yourself that shouldn't have never been lost because you was listening to people who was out here steering you wrong. All right, but now you just happy because now you know you got good fortune because you did the healing, you did the work. All right, you know how to take advice from yourself more than you know how to take advice from anybody else. All right, and even though you still may attract a soul tribe in the physical, it's like you are so okay with you being with you, because you know the ins and the outs and the depths and the highs of yourself. Okay. All right. They could have tried to hit you spiritually with a lot of extra bad news, okay? A lot of dramatic a lot of dramatic bad news, all right? It could have been like everything that you wanted to start was like, oh my God, here's all these blocks and hurdles that I have to get over before I can actually start something, all right? And that could have dwindled your energy, all right? Those obstacles, all right? Those relationships, all right? They were putting out the spark within your soul in order for you to start this journey and to continue the journey, all right, with this energy of like a child, all right? The page is it's a kid. It's somebody who's just starting off, all right? Just starting off literally on their spiritual journey, okay? So you could have had a lot of people in your energy being extra, all right? Being dramatic, trying really hard to block you from going on this journey and experiencing it for yourself, okay? It's turned out a lot different than what I thought. Okay. We got the devil in reverse under TikTok, deadline, procrastination, too busy. Lord, when I tell you, you decided, you know what, I'm going to free myself. It was already like you had felt like you had did some of the healing work, but apparently it's like you still had some more before, the call to judgment was pretty much, you know what I'm saying, all the way on your life, all right? It's like you had to free yourself from a lot of fears. You had to free yourself from a lot of bondage to, let me put this card down. You had to free yourself from a lot of the things and the people and the ideas that you were bonded to in the dark, all right? That was preventing you from showing up as your truest, authentic self. Somebody of light, somebody of love, somebody of peace, somebody of prosperity. You had to do a lot to break those chains, all right? You could have been codependent on other people, other situations, all right? But you had to break free of that bondage, all right? You had to overcome a lot of temptations, all right? It was a deadline, right? And it's like you made the deadline because you got your lucky break. Oh, that was the last one. Ooh, these are all, the only one that's in the upright is the Hierophant, all right? So love bombing, all right? This is so funny. So love bombing, we have the Chariot in reverse, all right? Chariot in reverse, Lovers in reverse, okay? So bottom of the deck for this card, we had the highs and lows, the ups and downs, the hot and cold, all right? So you were in connections with people who you was giving your energy to, because that's what happened when you in a connection with somebody. You're giving your energy to them. Whatever you're putting into yourself, whatever healing work you're putting into yourself, whatever creative endeavors you're holding with inside yourself, whatever love you're pouring inside yourself, whatever information and knowledge that you're gaining inside yourself, when you connect with people you ain't supposed to be connected to, you giving it to them, right? And they was hot and cold with you. They over here coming and getting this good love, all right? They coming in love bombing you. They coming in love bombing you, right? And that's putting you in this energy of not being able to direct your vessel in the way that it needs to be directed, all right? This has you kind of having to work a lot harder in order to be completely healed and whole, all right? Completely healed, whole, and healthy in the direction that you want to move your vessel to, all right? The Chariots is like, somebody sitting on something, and then their spirit is what's driving them forward, all right? And if your spirit driving you forward, it's because you have control and you connected within your right mind. But these people was coming in love bombing you, stink. They was coming in love bombing you, making you feel like you was going in the wrong direction because they was siphoning your energy. All right. They was they was allowing your lack of judgment for the energy and value that you truly possess to cause you to go in the wrong direction. Mm-hmm. They was scattering your energy, all right? You was giving that good energy to them, and then they could have been going and giving it to everybody else, all right? When initially, when you share your energy with somebody, they supposed to go outside, all right? And they supposed to bring whatever they build, whatever they create from outside back home to you so you guys can keep that cycle going. But nah. This kept you insecure, all right? This prolonged your healing journey. And so you had to allow something to click, all right, in order for you to get this lucky break, all right? Something had to click. Let's go ahead and clarify this real quick. Something had to click for you, my love. All right, that introspection within the hermit, you isolating yourself. All right. Divine, what's the clarification on this situation for collective? We only gonna clarify it one time with this deck, and then we're gonna use the other two to wrap this up. All right, so we got this card that popped out. Whew. So that's that. I need one more. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups, all right? Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups, all right? Let's look at it real quick. All right, Eight of Cups, Lovers in reverse. And then we have hot and cold relationships, all right? So this Eight of Cups, you're getting your lucky break because you was like, fuck this. Like, I'm not going to stay in these connections that are hot and cold, that is draining my energy, all right? Taking my energy, taking everything that I'm pouring into myself and going and doing Lord knows what with it, all right? You said, nah, we're not going to do that no more. We're not gonna do that no more. We finna go to a higher version of ourselves. We finna do the healing work. All right, we finna walk away from everything that we didn't build, and we going to find something newer. We gonna elevate. We gonna set new boundaries. We gonna set new standards. All right, we are going to structure our life. All right, emotionally, energetically, and financially, to where we are able to become better. All right, become a better version of ourselves. We know that, you know, there's so much in this world, so much in life that we can experience. And we're not going to just keep settling for this shit that we were in, all right? That's what it's getting, all right? Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. All right, so we have love bombing, the Chariot in reverse, and then we have the Magician. All right, it's like you started knowing, okay, these people are coming in, all right, being nice to get something from me, what is it doing for them? All right, it's helping them to go out and manifest. All right, but then it's putting me in this energy of being stuck, being confused because we didn't share a good moment together, but it's like they only in it for personal gain. All right, and once you realize they was in it for personal gain, you realize that, oh, you had something to gain too. You had something to gain too by putting your energy in the chariot and the upright, healing yourself, all right, allowing your soul to go through the forgiveness and whatever work you needed to go through in order to get right on the tracks, all right, get right on the tracks, get in the right direction, all right, to move your vessel, all right, away from them people that was using your energy to love bomb you, all right, so that you could get into this energy of being able to manifest whatever you want to manifest, all right, for yourself, for your life, for your ultimate desires. I know that's right. I know that's right. All right, and then we have TikTok, the devil, and the Page of Cups. All right, with this Page of Cups, it's like you started to pour into yourself, all right? You started to tap into your intuition. You started to dream bigger, all right? Like you started having like childlike dreams, okay? You started really allowing yourself the space to be a child and to dream, all right? To dream bigger than you've ever dreamt before, all right? To love more than you've ever loved before, regardless of how much you poured into other people's cup and they didn't pour into yours, all right? Listen. Extra, Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, all right? If you get anything extra, it's the bag, stink. All right, you have energetically learned how to be extra with your spirit, with your energy, with your time, with whatever it is that you're creating, all right, so that you can bring in a sense of abundance, all right? Whatever you did in hermit mode, that puts you in this energy and this strength of being financially and independently abundant in ways that you could have never thought. Okay, so it's giving, here's your lucky break, all right? You learned that you could share your energy with other people and see what y'all can build, all right? Or you can keep your energy to yourself and see what you can build, all right? And it's heavy on you decided to keep it to yourself, all right? So we got Squad, Hermit, Seven of Cups, all right? It's like you went within and you saw through all of the illusions, all right, all of the options that you had, all right, to make choices about who was going to be your friend, who was going to be in your circle, who was going to be your tribe, how it was going to benefit you, how it wasn't going to benefit you, and you decided, all right? You weighed out all the options and you put them on a scale to see which ones would emotionally make you the best person, the happiest person, the most emotionally stable person, all right? And you made a decision, all right? Laughter, Hierophant in reverse, Ten of Cups. You got your emotional break, all right? You got your not your emotional break. Okay, you got an emotional break and a lucky break, all right? So, because you learned what true emotional fulfillment was, and it wasn't you just out here giving your energy away recklessly. All right, it was you directing your energy and emotions towards things that would make you ultimately happy and ultimately fulfilled, all right, on a spiritual, emotional, like so tapped in, so happy, so unbothered type of level, all right? This happiness, because it's something that's within you. It pours out to your family, to your friends, to the people that you are in contact with, all right? This is a joy, all right? A hallelujah, thank you, Jesus type of joy, all right, that you've learned to cultivate, all right? Not just every now and then, but on a consistent level. Clock it. Clock it. Clock it. But no, listen, lucky break, Judgment, Three of Wands, all right? It's like you started knowing that there was so much beyond what you were, all right, where you were at in life. And you just knew that if you balance out your energy, balance out your spirit, all right, started collaborating with yourself on a more divine level, that you could bring in whatever it is that you desired, all right? And so because you started appreciating and valuing yourself more, all right, you were able to bring in this lucky break, all right? That's so beautiful. This is gonna be my last read for today, unless I do something on TikTok. Y'all follow me on TikTok. My TikTok is the same as my my YouTube, my Snapchat, and my Instagram, but I don't be on Instagram. Girl that wham in a circle, even if it hurt me and not like her. All right, girl that wham in a circle, even if it hurt me and not like her. All right. All right, so Stinky Stink, you got your lucky break because you was able to break through the chains, all right? You was able to break through the chains of temptations, the chains of illusions, the chains of low energy. You was able to break through and find your freedom, okay? All right, so this is the second card. This is falling right on top of that Hierophant in reverse. So you could have started tapping into tarot. You could have started tapping into books like The Secret. All right, you could have started doing a lot of reading, or you could have just had somebody who was spiritually in tune to guide you out of that darkness that you was chained to, that devil energy that was in you that you was chained to. You could have found someone, all right, a fortune teller, somebody that's, you know, tapped in spiritually, that see things in a way that you weren't able to see them, so that you can free yourself and move forward. Stop falling on the floor. Ugh. All right, so this is falling under the Hierophant, the Squad, and the Seven of Cups. All right, you decided to move forward after going on your healing journey. It's like maybe you could have left a lot of situations, a lot of options in the past that just didn't serve you. All right. All right, so listen, we got extra Page of Wands in reverse, and then the Nine of Wands. All right, so this is giving like divine masculine. Either you stepped into your own divine masculine energy, all right, because we all are divine beings, whether or not we are leading in that energy or not. We are divine beings, and we have divine feminine and we have divine masculine within our abilities, all right, to create, to be, to live, and to strive. All right, so you could have stepped into your divine masculine energy in order to get this Nine of Pentacles, or you have a divine masculine coming in to invest in you, or both. All right, you got it. He got it. All right, type of energy, type of time, you hear me? Type of energy. That could be the boundary. Like your boundaries could be so extra that he gotta come in with some strength and some wisdom and some stability, all right, to guide and lead you with purpose and integrity, and not just run off with your energy, leaving you off balance. You hear me? Girl that ain't even hurt me, just like a bit. All right, girl that ain't even hurt me, just like a bit. Okay. So TikTok, the devil, the Page of Cups, all right. You went in and you found a new ambition, all right? You decided to take off, and it's like you took off right at the right time, all right? It's like you allowed your dreams and timing and alignment and freeing yourself from that double energy to just be this momentum that was building up for you to take off at the right time. Stink. Divine timing. Love that for you. Bottom of the dick. We got realty, all right? You put your motherfucking crown on. You hear me? You put your crown on and you said, I'm not taking that bitch off for not now, mother body, all right? You put your crown on. You stepped into your power. And your royal energy commands nothing but respect and inspires greatness. You hear me? They better stop playing with you. All right, and now you have people from your past that's gonna chase you, still trying to love bomb you, still trying to come in with them same old tactics. They ain't grew, they ain't healed. They trying to chase you because they didn't got a taste of it, and they want some more. They want some more. Okay. All right, this is the last row, and then then we're done. I love this for you. I really do. It's amazing. That's what the healing journey looks like. You being able to identify your mistakes, your need for healing, accepting it, moving past it, growing through it. Hello. Hello, somebody. All right, so you could have been with a lot of karmic relationships, all right, that broke your heart, that forced you into this change, all right? All right, a lot of people coming in with some resentments and some triggers, all right, distorting your perception, all right, the intensity of having to let go of these things. Jesus, this card not even supposed to be in there. This supposed to be in this one. I knew something was off. We're not gonna take all these that fell out like that. Wait a second. This one ain't supposed to be in there either. This is not the same card. It's not the same deck. Okay. Okay, so you had a lot of people coming in backstabbing you, okay? You had a lot of people coming in breaking your heart, all right? You had a lot of people coming in with deception and lies. You had to get your discernment and your intuition on point in order to avoid these shocking attacks, all right? Because of that positive mindset that you worked on, you're able to manifest anything that you want, and the energy of you being in gratitude and bliss, all right? It's what's allowing you to have so many blessings, okay? This was allowing you to have so many blessings, Stink. So many blessings, so many great changes. I have another card in here that is not supposed to be in here, this one. I don't know how they got in there. I gotta be more careful. Is there child? All of them was in there. All right, Divine, I need 3 more. All right, so you could have had to heal, all right, through the energy of not feeling like you were enough, okay? You were lacking confidence in some area of your life, and you felt like you had to compensate it. You had to compensate your feeling of lack in entertaining other people intimately for, you know, attention and validation, all right? you had to, did I get it? You had to learn how to stop self-sabotaging, all right? You had to let go a lot of your ego, all right? You had to let go of a lot of fears and frustrations in order to rebuild yourself, all right? Two more, Divine. Two more, two more, two more, two more. One more, one more, one more. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, you had to start looking at life through a different perspective. All right, you had to, really pay attention to what you were seeing versus what you thought you wanted to see. All right. You have mask, all right? You had to take off your mask. Once you could take off your mask and be who you truly was, you could see the mask that other people was wearing, all right? So you could have did a lot of reminiscing, a lot of thinking about past moments, past experiences, but now you're out here in this energy with a lucky break, ready to create something new, all right? Ready to make new memories, new nostalgia, all right? But from a more healthier mindset, a more healthier emotional stable, right? Mentally more stable, spiritually more stable. And I love that for you. That's all I have for this one, y'all. So be sure to like, comment, share, um, hit the notification bell so that you're not missing out on any of these energetic reads, because this is, I guess, apparently how I'm supposed to teach. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.